let me just tell you how excited I am that we are finally reading this. Let me move my camera. So Wild by Cheryl Strayed is her little memoir. I say little memoir. There's a lot of memoir here about her walking the Pacific Crest Trail after she's lost her mom and after she's gotten a divorce and basically after her life has kind of fallen apart. And this isn't the first I've read of Cheryl Strayed. In a previous class, I read 2 of her personal essays, and she's incredible. She's one of my favorite people ever. So my excitement for this is unreal. But what I really want to talk about today is the quote on page 13 that I've highlighted, and this is going to be a very highlighted book for me. It says, "It could not be quantified or contained. It was the 10,000 named things in the Tao Te Ching's universe, and then 10,000 more. Her love was full-throated and all-encompassing and unadorned. Every day she blew through her entire reserve." So in this, after Cheryl's mom dies, she doesn't really know what to do with herself, and she ends up cheating on her husband because on page... Give me a second. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. On page 23, Cheryl says she's ravenous for love. And she just needs to hear her mother say how much she loves her. And I definitely think that translates over to her cheating on her husband, because she had this person in her life for the first 22 years that just loved her and loved her unconditionally and just gave everything. And after she loses that, it's like, what do I do? Like, no one will ever love me this much. How could anybody ever love me this much? So she goes from man to man, even though she's got this wonderful husband who does love her. But none of it is ever enough. And then at the top of page 23, again, Cheryl says, "The only person I could bear to be with was the most unbearable person of all, my mother." So it's even though what her mother is going through when she is actively dying of cancer, it's this horrible, horrible thing, but at the same time, it's the only person Cheryl wants to see. And I think it's that love of her mother that just draws me to her books and her writing just in general, because it's incredible. And it's something I really relate to as well. I don't know. Like, I don't have words for how much I love this and how much it speaks to me. And I think it's so beautiful how she takes all the stuff that happened previously with her mom and how she can relate it all back to everything she's going through. She's walking this trail that's just unbelievable and wild. And no, I did not mean that as a pun, but hey, it works. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say other than I am kind of totally enraptured in this book right now. And there are a billion and one things that I really want to talk about that I can't really talk about all at once. So I guess, just like that love of her mother and how it just consumes her even after she dies, has just really, I don't know, it does it for me. It just does it for me. But yeah, that's what I got today. I'm sure I'll have more cohesive thoughts by the time we're actually finished with this book, because we're only about a little over halfway through it now. But I'm so excited. I'm just so happy. So yeah, have a good one, guys.